Hey Ed, how you doing? Jonathan? So it is Saturday morning, the 20th of April. And Ed came in first, followed shortly thereafter by Jonathan. And so we've got a couple of people with us right now, and we'll just have to see how it goes. I know a lot of people have probably got things they want to do Saturday, some people have the day off, some people have to work, and I get that. Um, be right back. Mia wants to go outside. Hurry up. Don't get me wrong. I love my pupper dog, but it's kind of like being married again. Oh my God. There was always something. So, good morning, everybody. Well, I've said that once before, didn't I? 7 people are watching now. Thank you. I don't know where Justin is. Who knows? Um, Usually Dominic pops in, but you know, they make the rounds on different channels. It depends on, and I didn't see anybody that I am subscribed to is on. Yeah, Ed, it is a bit chilly this morning. Right now it's 39 degrees here. Um, and it's a little bit of wind going. But Mia wanted to go out, so there she went. She went out and she's doing the rounds of the backyard. Yeah, he could be still sleeping. You're right, Jonathan. So you got 42 and breeze. It's here 3 degrees warmer than I am, Ed. He wants in again. Hey, boo. Hold up there, isn't it? So chilly out there, isn't it? Yeah. Right there. Okay. Sorry about that, gang. It's just when Mia calls, Mia calls. Did Lance pop in? Oh yeah, there's Lance. Good morning, Lance. What's new with you today? I know he got his new drone yesterday, I believe. Did you Lance, did you get a chance to fly it? Did you get the batteries charged and everything? Good morning, Skyfly. No, not yet, Lance. Okay. Mad Props, good morning to you too. Frank Rizzo, good morning. Oh, you had to re-down the load of the fly app. Okay. Is the weather good enough for you to fly there, Lance? Comes Joe.
Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, woke up this morning about 4:30. I actually woke up at 2 o'clock. My son came home, got 2 o'clock. He had to work 2 extra hours. Woke up at 4:30, sat up for a minute. My arm was hurting because of the way I was laying. So I got up, went to the bathroom like an old man. Got up, went back, laid back down. My alarm went off at 6. I rolled over. I asked what time it was. It said 7:30.
Yeah.
Wow, hour and a half gone.
I hear somebody talking to you.
Yeah, he got his stuff this morning. Now he's being a pest.
Huh.
They all got their treats this morning. They got their food. It's all gone. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Sorry to hear that, Matt. Propsy said it was nice all week long. Now that the weekend's here, it's rainy and windy.
Well, that sounds like us. It's an intermittent rain today. It looks good right now. About half hour ago, it was really pretty. But we're gonna get rain off and on, and then tomorrow we got storms coming through tomorrow.
Oh well, you know. And Lance is
Lance is
getting
at the
his
cabin in the woods.
getting his new drone ready.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't got it up yet.
Yeah, that's why I asked him, and he says no, he had to re-download the program and probably do some updates or whatever.
Well, they had another update for yesterday for the Avata 2. Yeah, it was. I brought it up here because I'd heard it might be, put it on and went right into it.
Lance is planning to do his maiden trip tomorrow night after Wednesday. Because he's up at the cabin right now.
He's at the cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
I remember right, that movie didn't turn out well. So I don't watch any of those movies like that because I'm always out in the woods or something like that, or go somewhere where there's woods, and I'm not going out there after watching one. So
So nothing substantially new here. Other than I've got to when I get my Social Security, I've got to pay the Edison bill. I evidently they didn't get payment this month and next month, so the total is going to be $750 for 2 months.
well, that sucks.
Yep. Sure does. But it is what it is, right?
Yep. I know I hate when I look up and somebody says they didn't get a payment for some reason. They don't tell you. They tell you after they wait. They wait a while. I went off on somebody about a year ago. They said, "Well, we haven't had a payment from you. Your card's been declined, so we stopped trying to do it for like 5 months. It was insurance on my cameras." Man, I went off on them and I said, "This card is a card that is only used for that, nothing else, and there's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing saying." I called the company and said they haven't seen anybody trying to make a transaction. I said, so I don't know what the hell y'all doing. But I said, but you need to fix it now. You know, if I'd have dropped the camera during that time, I wouldn't have had insurance.
Good morning, Mark White.
More
Good morning, everybody.
good almost afternoon or afternoon.
Yeah, almost afternoon.
Well, it is afternoon here.
It is afternoon.
Yeah, it's 2:15.
Yeah, so you're about 5 hours different, right?
Yeah.
I had a guy ask me yesterday, 21 hours ago, if that Avada was still available for sale. I said yes, and he hasn't answered me.
Hello, East Coast Thrills. Good morning.
Oh, Dusty. Well, my tello arrived.
There you go.
Your tello did arrive?
It did.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got it all.
Mm-hmm.
How many batteries did you get with it?
Oh, just the one.
Just a one battery? Okay.
Mm. But they're only £18 each. It looks like it's never been used, to be honest. There's no wear on anything, no scratches, no nothing.
Wow, that's cool. Because what was it? Justin was saying wasn't he flying it on his show the other day?
Yeah,
On
I don't-
my show.
I don't know
It was on
whether
his
he was
show.
flying it. Aubrey was flying it.
Because I know it was hovering around in front of him and stuff, you know.
and then he flew it
Yeah.
into the ceiling fan.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh, that's too bad.
it's all right. Nothing happened to it.
It's only got 2 prop guards with it, but they're only cheap, so that don't matter.
Oh, they normally has 4 prop guards, right?
Yeah.
Just put them in the front and don't hit anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy one that's like a big cage that goes over the whole
Loops all the way
thing.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only about £11, £12, something like that.
That's the best way to go.
Mm.
Wouldn't you think, Joe?
Yeah, you get everything
Get
bounce
the
free.
total enclosure, and then you can bunk off stuff you don't want to,
Yeah.
but you just does
Yeah.
because the regular ones on there, the problem was is if it went sideways, it would not guard against something going in between.
Right. Birds flying by your camera in the
Yeah,
back.
I know. I saw that flash.
Yeah, well, 2 big birds.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is goose weather.
Yeah. When I worked at Burlington Coat Factory, I was a manager for Baby Depot for a while,
Yep.
and I was out in California, and we were doing something. I think it was inventory or something. So they were one of the managers, a young kid, was upstairs, and they hollered at me. They said, "We need you upstairs. We got to call. We might have to call 911." I said, "What happened?" And they said, because they knew that I had worked EMS. I said, "What happened?" And they said, I can't remember what his name was. They said he split his head open like that. And I said, "Okay." And I started to walk upstairs, and I hollered at one of the girls that worked for me. I threw her my keys and said, "Go in the back of my car and give me the orange bag." And I said, "Just go get it quick." So she grabbed it. I had a complete EMS kit with me. I always kept one. And I went up there, and as I get up there, he's got his head over the sink, and they got water running up there, and blood just pouring. Right now, your head will bleed more than anything else. So, I walked in there. I said, "Stop! Get your head out from under there. You're making it bleed like that." And I said, "What'd you do?" He was on top of one of the risers where it was about 6.5 foot tall. Stood up, and the ceiling fan caught him.
Oh,
And the
nasty.
ceiling fans up there were going pretty good. Hey, Dan, what's up? And he had an avulsion up there where I could have lifted it back and looked at his skull. That's how bad it
Hi,
was.
Dan.
So I said, and he kept trying. It was funny. He kept trying to pass out on me, and I kept pinching him like that. And he said, "What are you pinching me for?" I said, "Because I don't want you to pass out." You know. So I'd grab him under the arm and pull hair and stuff like this. That's all EMS stuff, you know. And he looks at me and he said, "Okay, I won't pass out." I said, "Don't pass out on me." And I looked up, and they came in. I opened the bag up, and I put, because on a head injury you can't put a lot of pressure on it either, because if it's a skull fracture, what's going to happen is you're going to get pressure back up in there, and that'll kill him.
Yeah.
So I had to put a little light dressing on it. So what I did was put a little gauze over it on the top, and then I wrapped it with a cling wrap, and he looked like a mummy up top, except for you can see his face and everything, right? So I said, and they said, "We're going to call an ambulance. There's a hospital about a block away." I said, "Just bring him to the hospital. Don't save the ambulance." I said, "Y'all get there faster." So one of the other managers brought him to the hospital. They said he walked in, they got him in there, and the doctor walked in and he said, "Well, what ambulance, son? What ambulance he came in on?" Like that. And he said, "They brought him in." They said, "Well, who the hell wrapped his head?" Because that was an ambulance wrap, you know? But yeah, I was an idiot. Stood up, fans. I mean, those fans used to spin. He stood up and hit it. Lucky it didn't kill him. You muted.
Yeah.
He's lucky it didn't kill him. If it hit him in the side of the head, it
Yeah,
probably would have killed him.
and usually those fans have metal blades, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sucker popped him. But I mean, if he would have not gone up as fast, it'd have been a scalp. It would have scalped him, and it took those everything on. And that would have been nasty. It was nasty enough. But he came back to work a couple of days later, and they had, like, I think 42 staples.
Oh, God.
That's how bad it was. And everybody in the lunchroom was gagging when they saw it. And I said, "Get out of here. All y'all get out of here if y'all gonna gag. Just get out of here." You know? I said, "Y'all get out of here." Like, and the girl that used to work for me, her name was Marizon, from the Philippines. She was from America, but her history is Philippines. Oh my God. This if I would not have been married at the time, she was 19 years old, I'd have never let her go. It was like, she told me one day on my birthday, we were doing an inventory at night, and she was one of them that stayed back and doing the inventory. And I'm standing there in the storeroom, and I'm counting stuff, and she's keeping track. And she goes, "So Joe, it's your birthday next week, right?" I said, "Yeah, it is." She goes, "Well, what do you want for your birthday?" I said, "I don't need anything. I'm good." She goes, "You want a kiss?" Like that. And I looked over at her and I said, "A kiss?" She goes, "Yeah, what kind of kiss you want?" She goes, "You want a warm kiss, slow kiss, all over kiss?" And I said, "Let's keep counting." Let's keep counting. Oh, this girl was beautiful. My ex-wife, my kid's mom, told me, "Did you ever have an affair with her?" I said, "No." She says, "Boy, you missed a good chance." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And I told her when we were going through the divorce, I said, "If I knew we were going to do this, I would have."
Wow.
Yeah, she became dangerous after that.
Well,
It
you
was
know,
like,
the older you get, the more you reminisce about the things you could have, should have, and didn't. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, but I
That's
also
true.
know about some of the consequences of what happened. You know. Well, about 15 years ago, she got married and tracked me down again, and because she said she was going to she was moving to Louisiana. She moved to Baton Rouge, which was about 80 miles from here.
Yeah.
I never did go that way because I didn't want to get anywhere near her like that because I was single at the time. And I didn't know what happened. Her and her husband wanted to break it up. If I'd have known that, I would have went up.
Have you had any contact with her since?
Oh yeah, we've talked a few times. She was on Facebook. She dropped out, completely dropped off the earth about 5 years ago, where you couldn't find her. Nothing was being answered. Nothing was being changed on her Facebook. Her husband's Facebook had her pictures taken off, had the kids with him most of the time. So I was thinking that because he looked like he was an older guy and he looked like he was just a total idiot and looked like he might have killed her or something, you know? That's what I went searching police records, everything to find out. I couldn't find anything. And then I started contacting all her family. Nobody would contact me. So I was thinking, yeah, this is bad. This is something, it's going to be bad. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, she contacts me. She's still in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. She's remarried, everything else,
Oh, she got married? Well, yeah, if she's that good looking, she isn't going to be out there
No.
very long.
And her kids are here in Louisiana. So the husband's in California. The old husband. But if I would have, Dan, I tell you, if I'd have known that, I'd have been up there.
Yeah, East Coast agrees with us.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that I would have done if I could go back in time. But you see, this is what you look at. Where I'm at right now. And if I go back and change that one thing, all of this is gone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have my kids, wouldn't have my granddaughter. So that's why you look back at it and decide, yep, I'm good, because there was one thing that I would have done, and I would have done it in a heartbeat if I didn't know all of this. If I wasn't when you're 19, 20 years old, you don't have a clue about anything.
Nope.
I'm in the Marine Corps. I'm in boot camp in San Diego, California. They come up to me and the guide, the platoon guide, and tell us we have to report down to this building, give us directions to it. So we got to march over this building and go into the building. We don't know even why. We get in there. It's a little back room building. It looked like I was walking into a closet. That's what it looked like. I mean, a little small little office. And then there's like a little closet in the back. And, that was it. So we walk in there and they got a colonel sitting there, a major sitting there, and a captain sitting there. And we knock on the door. They tell us, come in. We come in. We report to them. And we're in boot camp 3 weeks. So
Wow.
we don't know what the hell's going on. So they tell us, stand at ease, like this. They said, based on your scores and based on what we've seen, there's only 2 of us in our battalion, right? They said, based on the scores and the grades that you got through the different Marine Corps tests and the psychological tests and everything else, we'd like to offer you something. And now we don't have a clue what they're talking about. They said, we have positions that we can offer you right now in Naval Investigative Services. You'll go to the FBI Academy once you graduate the FBI Academy. Yeah, then you'll be an NIS investigator for the Marine Corps in the Navy, and you'll become. They didn't even tell us what all the benefits were. They said, now this is the deal. You have one chance to take it right now. If you don't want it, go back to your platoon. And you go back to your platoon and it's over with. Like that. And they looked at the guide, and the guide was in there for something, and he said no, he wanted something, he was doing something else. And I told him I signed up for the Marine Corps band, that's what I wanted to do. And then I found out years later, you go to the FBI, you got to go through boot camp, you finish boot camp. They promote you to PFC, and they bring you straight from boot camp over to the FBI Academy. And you're over there, I think you're over there for 18 weeks. Yeah, you got to go straight over there. You let your family know I got to go here first. You can't tell them where you're going. Just tell them it's training. Once you finish the FBI Academy, they promoted you to staff sergeant, which I was after 14 years. You wind up wearing a suit and tie, and they pay for all of this. You carry a 45 under your arm. You're actually like an FBI agent for the Marine Corps. And if you successfully do it, if you don't, they put you back in the Marine, wherever they want to put you. If I'd have known that back then and none of this was available, where I'm at, Man, I'd have jumped all over if I'd have known.
Mm.
Because you don't know where you're gonna be. Those are the people that go to Secret Service, you know?
So is that
So
sort of similar to the NCIS that's on telly?
yeah, same thing. You know,
Mm.
so it's like I could have been one of those. And it's just that is something that I think about a lot, you know, but then I think, yeah, but then I got 3 kids that are great. I got a granddaughter. You know, even the bad times with the wife I enjoyed, you know. So it's like, and you don't know. But what got me, they said a lot of times, they told us a lot of times when a conflict happens, and then when if there's an incident on the base, you may go anywhere, you don't know where you're gonna go. You might be stationed in DC, and all of a sudden you have to go to Spain for 2 weeks, or you have to go to Italy for 2 weeks and investigate something, you know. That was stupid. I should have said yeah.
Yeah, you'd have been
19 years,
you could have been a world traveler.
a 19-year-old kid. They shouldn't
And
ask a
the
19-year-old kid that.
government paying your way, that'd be the best
Oh,
part
I'm
of it.
telling you. Yeah, I'd be right now. I'd probably be retired from the Marine Corps and probably retired from some other federal agency or something like that. And I'd probably have more money coming in and almost as much as Elon. No, not that much. I might be making as much as him in about a minute. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But that was a. Oh, that's the one I think about.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think
Andrew, what's up?
if it were me, I would have not let the girl that I was seeing in 1982 get away.
Yeah. Some of those make you think. Because I would actually, you see, now let's put it another way. I would have actually, because when I went off to the Marine Corps, I was going out with somebody, and we kind of just split ways. I would have never let her go.
Yeah,
But
me.
knowing now, she looked like my grandmother now, so no.
I met her again in 2000, and was it 2008? Something like that. It was just after I was 50. And she still looked the same as she did back in 1982. And I told her the way that I'd felt then, and she said, "Well, why didn't you do something?" She said, "I would have made a great wife for you." I thought, shit.
Yeah, it's funny how things never quite turn out the way you think they're gonna.
No,
Yep.
but I couldn't do anything then because I was married at the time. So, and she was divorced.
Yep.
And I think by the time I got divorced, she'd got remarried.
Good morning, miss. The dawn at light 7, ETA for Black River, 30 minutes. Over.
Yeah, ship down bound.
So this is Sherford upbound, and there are check-in requests at Imperial, also Sun with a wide berth. Over. Check on Imperial and Sun on a wide berth. Thank you. Equinox.
So wow, we're going to be 84 degrees today.
Oh,
Sunday we're going to be 58. Going to be 46 on Monday.
I don't know what it is here today. Let's have a look.
I don't know what Hannah's doing on this TV. This weather woman. She's like, she's changed her wardrobe. She must be dating somebody right now because she changed her wardrobe and her stuff's a lot tighter and everything else.
It's 12 degrees at the moment, and it says tonight it's going to get down to -1.
There he is. There's Don.
Had the smoke off.
There he is.
Yeah, he's at a smoke off.
He's smoking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't.
He's-
Your audio is clipping down.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, you're not in a good position, Don. Hi, Russell.
Paul, Joe, and Mark.
We got you.
I just want to pop on and show you guys what I've been doing since 5:30.
What are you smoking?
We got ribs on right now. That's it. We're gonna be doing chicken a little bit. But-
And what is this kind of just a gathering of what?
It's at the Elks Lodge.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Oh,
competition.
Looks like you got a halfway decent day for it, but it looks a little windy.
It's a little windy, a little chilly, but we don't have quite the turnout as we normally have, but we still have quite a few.
Yeah, you got a few people there. Yeah. And as
Yeah.
the day goes on, it'll probably fill up more, right?
Probably we just have our final cook show up just now, but there'll be people showing up and just hanging out later. Yeah,
Yeah.
There'll be people coming to eat.
Just coming to eat.
hold on.
Come-
I'm gonna
come
show you
and
guys.
eat.
See if I can get here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looked good.
That's the genius right here. That's taking care of that.
Looking good.
Salt, pepper makes everything better, don't it? Yep.
He's getting all set up.
But no, I figure I'd just pop on, say hi, and show you guys what I was doing. I'm gonna go.
Okay, Don, you have a good one.
You guys have a good day.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you too.
Now, if I can figure out how to close this thing, I never can figure out how to close anything.
There you
Oh, you did it.
go. No, that's I can smell it from here.
Yeah, it's a barbecue thing. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess they have specific judges who have to taste everything and then decide who's done it best.
For English, press 1. Para español, presione 2.
I get so tired of those telephone calls where they're trying to sell you something, you know?
Oh yeah.
So I have to tap on the phone to block the number, you know?
Oh yeah, my block list on my phone is enormous.
But you know what? It seems like they just have several
they
different
just-
numbers they call from, you know?
They just use a different number.
Yep.
They're almost as bad as the credit card companies.
They were just showing a bridge. It's called the Chef Pass Bridge. About 2 weeks ago, a ship, some kind of vessel, marine vessel, hit it. So it's been shut down. I didn't know it was still shut down. I thought it was just something that just had to inspect. but it's still shut down. It says it's gonna be shut down till mid-May. Cause they got contracts out and they gotta still repair it. And, they're talking about how they really need to replace the bridge. It's 95 years old. And,
That's not
the
old.
people on the other side of that bridge from New Orleans, and I didn't even think about, they could go around Slidell, but so inconvenient. So if they got to get into New Orleans, they got to go out the way, maybe 30 miles, 40 miles to get to New Orleans. Instead of just being there in 5 minutes, you know, it's going to be an hour commute now. But I just didn't even think about it. But if it's a hurricane evacuation, so if they go to the West Pearl Riverside, that's the bridge I crashed into. It's closed down. So they got to, only place that they can go is through Slidell. So it's gonna, it's strange. I'm so used to seeing these old bridges because they got all little tiers in them and all of this. And when they go back and replace these things, they put high rise like overpasses. It doesn't even look the same.
Yeah, it spoils the character, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
I've gotten myself addicted to these Ritz crackers.
Yeah, I've got a little container back here with Ritz crackers in them.
Are yours tiny little round ones like ours?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. In a red box.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, I went to Dollar Tree the other day and I saw one of them and it looked like a Ritz crack, looked like Ritz crackers. So I bought the ones from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 for the box. And it just tastes exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's the ones I bought. There's some things I'll go over there to buy. Like if I want like tuna fish, albacore tuna fish is $1.25 a can. Where if you go to Walmart and everything, it's at $1.87 a can. You know, so if I can save money, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah. We've got places like that. We have like Home Bargains and B&N and Iceland where everything's cheaper than the major supermarkets.
Yep.
At Home Bargains, you go in there and all the stuff that's written on the tins is in foreign. Because what he does is he buys up excess stock that they've made to export and it's not been exported.
Right. I don't see where Justin's at. He wasn't up that late last night.
It was about midnight, I think, when he shut down.
Yeah, I was up. I was in the chat because that's when Don started talking about my jambalaya and gumbo.
Yeah, that's right.
Justin is in the chat. You see him?
Yeah,
Is
I
he?
figured.
All right.
And here
Yeah,
comes David.
I actually tried to get on the show last night. Justin was researching something, didn't see I was in the back room. So I just got off. Dre's in it too.
Right, couple of things if you're not reading the chat. I
Hi,
said
David.
Laura doesn't have to. Laura likes to smoke her food like Donald, but she doesn't use a smoker. She just burns it. And Mark, I said, keep blocking my number because the mobile phone companies have got plenty more.
Yeah, true.
And as on your subject of
I don't even know your number.
they are not cheaper anymore than Tesco's.
What?
Home Bargains have been. You're going to B&M and look at the Walker's Crisp. It's now 2 packets for £3.50. Where Tesco 2 packets for
I
£3.
rolled on you.
All right.
Yeah, you've got to watch them.
Yeah.
B&M are good for their furniture and, you know, the gardening stuff. But when it comes to food, avoid it. It's more expensive. Iceland, though. Oh,
except for Weetabix.
Fucking found that Weetabix even cheaper.
Have you? Where?
Yeah, Tesco's. Right, for a £5. I was like, you're taking the piss. Or two of them.
I thought it was only £4 odd at B&N.
£5.75.
All right.
I haven't been in on bargains for ages.
I mean, I have noticed like the Yorkshire tea used to be like £4.50 for the big box
Yeah.
at Iceland and B&N and all them. And Tesco's, it was like £7. But now Tesco's have brought it down to about £5.45 or something.
Yeah.
And the other ones have gone up to about the same price.
Yeah, well, Tesco's pot noodles are 70 pence. In B&M, they're £1.10.
Pot noodles, if I get them from Rogers.
Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers, it's a big wholesale type place that sells short dated stuff. But you can't short date pot noodles. I mean, they sell stuff that has a best before date, not a use by date,
but a best before date.
Yeah. And they have loads of stuff, and it's always about half the price of it being anywhere else. You get like pot noodles, you get like a case of 12 for about £3.
And where's this Rogers?
Well, I don't know where the nearest one to you is, but they started off in Southampton, and we've got one in Stockport.
Right.
They have got, I think they've only got about half a dozen places, but I'm not sure where one near you would be, if there is one.
Rogers Wholesale.
Yeah, I think it might be called Rogers Wholesale. It's just Rogers.
Yeah, but online it'll be Rogers Wholesale, because if you type Rogers,
possibly.
Yeah, Stockport, Manchester.
Yeah.
All right. That's the one.
They're on Facebook as well.
No. He took over that Russian company.
Mm.
There was a Russian company that came over and started opening these shops where they just literally load everything on a pallet into the store.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
And
but it's like a big warehouse.
Yeah, but when the war kicked off in Ukraine, they had to close down.
Yeah.
And all the stores, but yeah. Well, they also
they do lots of fizzy drinks and soft drinks, tea, coffee, crisps, biscuits, tin goods.
Yeah, they've got one in Poole, one in Devon, Bilston, wherever that is. Stockport.
Bilston. I know where Bilston is. I think that's in the Midlands.
Yeah, they got none near us. Good job, really, because that warehouse would be in my kitchen.
Yeah, well, Maria goes there quite regularly, and yeah, she actually stores a lot of it in the shed on the allotment.
Can you recommend a store to them? No. No.
They've got a Facebook page as well.
Yeah, no. I'm going to be messaging these later. Just send them a whole list of warehouses in the area.
Mm.
Confuse the hell out of them. What the hell's Amazon doing? I think the fucker's gone home.
Mm.
The Amazon guy the last 3 days,
Mm.
he seems to go to the same location and he stays there for a couple of hours.
Got him a
Yeah,
date.
he's either gone home or he's gone for his breakfast or something or his dinner.
No, he's at a house. So he's either
He's at
he's either
his
gone,
girlfriend.
Yeah, his girlfriend's. Yeah.
yeah, gone to his girlfriend's.
I wonder if her husband knows that.
Yeah, yeah. When you see when he moved, the husband's home.
How's Laura's mum doing?
Don't know today. Spoke to yesterday, she was doing well, but I've had nothing from Laura today, so
Uh-huh.
So somebody said that you were thinking that maybe she was going to be coming back home.
yeah, they're hoping to get her moved on Monday. But the fact that Laura's not messaged me all day, that might have changed. Laura might have killed somebody.
So what they're going to do? Are they going to move her mother to a hospital closer to home or something?
Yeah, not a local one.
Is her dad down there with her now?
Her dad was already with her.
All right.
Yeah, her dad's the one that does the driving.
Ah.
Now, is her brother there too?
No, just Laura and her dad. It's too far away for the others to get to.
Where are they? Are they in Cornwall?
No, Lincolnshire, near Skegness.
Oh yeah, you said Skegness. That's right. You
They're
said
in-
that. Yeah.
They're in Skegness, but her mum was taken to Boston Hospital,
Yeah.
which is actually
Well,
closer to us.
Yeah. I think Boston's probably the closest big hospital to Skeg.
I think there is one in Skegness, but to cater for what Laura's mum has.
Did she? Is it a heart problem or is it Alzheimer's or a combination of all different kinds of things? Or
It's just sepsis and kidney.
okay,
What's up, guys?
Yeah, sepsis is evil.
Interesting.
Right, Justin's here, so I'll catch you all later.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not here for very long. I gotta run and do some stuff.
where you going?
I gotta run and do some stuff here in about 30 minutes. So.
Okay,
Hello arrived.
David left.
Where the
Yeah,
hell
he's-
is?
I'm back.
Okay, David.
You see it, Justin?
Do what? Oh yeah.
There's
Awesome.
no scratches, no wear on any of the buttons or the hand grips or anything.
Yeah, it looks like it's in good shape. That's a nice case too.
Yeah, the case looks brand new kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably something, one of those things that they bought and they probably never fucked with it.
And never
They
used. Yeah.
flew it once or twice and got bored with it.
On the move.
What's that, David?
The Amazon guy's finished his hanky panky and he's on the move.
Really?
I take it you're waiting for a delivery then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
oh, dude, I hate when they say they're like 5 stops away and it takes them like a half hour. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's
Yeah, but
taking you a half hour to deliver
Well, that's
5
the same.
packages.
the last 3 days, every time it comes up and says he's X amount of stops away, it's always at the same house. So
So is it an actual Amazon delivery or is it coming from the mail or what?
no, it's Amazon.
Okay.
No, Amazon doesn't tell you if it's a private shipper. If it's their van, it will tell you like when ours, it tells you when you're 9 stops out.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
all it does now.
Yeah. But like I said, sometimes they'll take like they'll be like 5 stops from your house and here goes 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, what? I just don't get it. Like they're right down the street. So you know, everything between there and you is right there and it's taking them a half hour. I don't get it.
The worst one is when it goes, they are 9 stops away. You sit there for an hour and then suddenly it says you're the next stop. And then suddenly you see him spinning around everywhere on the map, going to different places, and it just suddenly changes. He's got a few more stops before he gets to you. You bastard.
Oh, what's up, Joel, Andrew, Jonathan, Dre? Who else is in the chat?
Any more news on the printer?
Don't even
Yeah,
go there.
Cool cat.
David doesn't want to talk about it.
They've offered a full refund
Instead of another printer?
instead of another printer. And then last night, when I was trying to waste all this filament, I spotted a problem in the center of the bed. And I thought, what the hell's going on here? When it was printing, the bed was lifting up in the middle, not the actual bed itself, but the plate. There's a magnetic stick in the middle.
Uh-huh.
So I looked at the bed, looked underneath, give it a shake. Now it's printing fucking perfect every time.
Oh God.
Is there like a bolt or something under the,
Yeah, I think the magnet's a bit loose.
is there, well, get up under there and see if you can tighten it down. It's
Well,
probably a,
I'm taking it back now.
Well, if it's working all right, tell them you've sorted it out and you're happy with it now.
Well, the thing of it is that it depends upon what kind of relationship you want to have with those people. Is
Right.
tell them what's going on and what you did.
To keep it. I would have preferred them to replace it.
Okay. But you know, the fact that they have said that they've had other issues with that particular model, it might be the same thing that you are, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. Well, I've emailed them and told them.
I mean, if they're already refunding, you might as well just send it back then.
Now, they don't pay for the shipping back, though, do they?
Yes.
Okay.
They're paying for
Yeah.
everything.
I'd send it back.
I mean, Joe's sending me his printer because you don't know how to use it, but.
No, he's not. He's sending it me.
I don't feel good enough to reach over and grab the bird.
Yeah,
So.
you can tell he's not feeling good enough to even to flip you the bird.
Well,
or
oh,
the
what's
duck.
wrong? You sick or something?
No, I'm just tired.
You're not feeling too good. Oh, great.
You went through what I go through every night, up for a couple hours, then go down and sleep for 2 hours, then up for 2 hours, down for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm mad at you anyway, Justin, because I tried to get on last night and you didn't bring me in.
What are you talking about? You never came in.
It says I was in the back room.
He sat in the back room all night.
What the hell?
And I was in
Yeah.
when Don started talking about he thought, in his opinion, he thought the gumbo came from Missouri.
Oh, dude, I was watching the back room waiting for you to come in. That must have been some kind of weird glitch then.
Well, it must have been because that's when I signed in, and all you could see, you might not have seen me, but you would have seen my golden finger.
I didn't. You weren't in the back room at all because it also calls out your name when you come in. It'll say Captain
Yeah.
Joe is entering the green room. I never
but
said anything.
And on the top it said the host can see you, and you were researching something, so I thought you were busy.
Was it
I was there
black?
for about-
Was it just an all black screen?
No,
You could
Dude,
see
I don't-
her
y'all
like
y'all
in
were on
game,
it.
right?
Why didn't you say anything in the chat?
Well, I was sitting there waiting because I knew you were busy. So I wasn't worried about. I wanted to sneak in with you because when I came on, I was gonna have the golden finger up there for Don.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I didn't hear you come in. I didn't see you.
And then
Otherwise,
after
I'd
about
have let you.
5 minutes, I just got off.
I was waiting for
put
you
the-
to come in and rip Donald a new one for that comment. Even though I started it.
Well, you know, when he's a legend in his own mind, so you know.
Nothing like throwing a good wrench in there and letting two people go at it.
Yeah, Don's at a
Yeah.
cook-off this morning.
Yeah, he's going to learn how to cook right now.
Well, they gave me that new part that I came home and attached to the cable. And so I've got 2 TVs working now. But the other one in the living room, I can get it to work, but I have to use 2 different remotes one remote I can control the volume and the channel, and the other remote I can, it's just.
Oh, you've got to pair the remote with the TV.
Yeah, I tried that and it didn't work.
Oh, you got the guy coming Tuesday, so just let him do it.
I got a technician gonna be here Tuesday, just let him do it, cause that's in the living room and I never use it.
Just deal with it till then, and then he'll fix it on Tuesday for you.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Do what I do. Just throw the remote with the TV. But
That's always a good thing. That turns it off quick.
We know you want
Shut
to
my
join us.
microphone around.
Sure.
see, this is why I can't live in America and have your gun policy. Because every time something doesn't work first time, it gets shot.
Well, the
What
the
news
interesting
do-
thing
what news
was
do you
when I went
listen
up
to?
when I went up to Xfinity to the store and talked to the guy, he says he asked how it was set up, and he says, "Well, they didn't set it up right." You know,
He must be watching Adrian's videos, Joe.
That's what I was gonna say. He's all watching Adrian.
Adrian's like, the damn PlayStation ain't working.
Yeah. We'll put it in the
Yeah,
backyard.
He was shooting a DVR the other day.
He's just taking random electronics out of his house and shooting it.
Mark's pupper dog wants some of whatever he's got.
No, she just
Yeah.
wants fussing.
No, I don't need a coffee.
When I
Coffee's gross,
stroke her,
Andrew.
she stops, and when I stop stroking, she starts barking again.
You stop what?
Stroking.
Stroking her.
You to say.
I just
They
need that
thought you
little
were
part.
stroking yourself there.
That's all I need is that one little part.
Don't do that on camera. You get in trouble.
Yeah.
So Justin,
Everybody
you
have
got
a
some
whole new
errands you
opinion.
have to run today?
Yeah, in probably about 10 minutes, I gotta leave. I might be back. I might not be gone that long. Probably about a 20 or 30 minutes, maybe. I'll be back to the house.
Well, the clinic shouldn't keep you very long if they're they're getting ready to do an artificial insemination.
No.
It'll take you at least 20 minutes just to find it.
The only thing that's gonna happen with that is my foot in someone's ass.
Well, I know Sarah's a good mommy.
Actually, a breakfast burrito sounds pretty damn good, Dustin. Not gonna lie.
Where do you get that from? McDonald's or?
That's the only place I know where to get a breakfast burrito, to be honest with you. I guess you go to Taco Bell does have them.
Taco Bell
has them, yep.
I can't think of like any good like restaurant style places that you could go get a good one. I don't know.
So what does it have on it?
What, the one from Taco Bell?
Mm.
It's just
Well,
potatoes.
just a wrap.
Yeah. It's just eggs, potatoes, and like bacon or something. I'm not even sure. I don't think.
Tim Hortons has a good, what do you call it, a farmer's wrap, and it's
McDonald's is just cheese, eggs, and sausage. That's it.
cheese, eggs, and sausage. McDonald's wrap.
Actually, McDonald's has really good picante sauce. The hot sauce that they have for it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is good. That's one thing McDonald's does have a lot of good stuff. They actually have a lot of good dipping sauces and different things.
Every time I've ordered a burrito, it comes and half of the filling is rice.
Rice. Yeah, they
Yeah.
never put rice. They don't put rice in ours. It's literally just eggs, sausage, and cheese. That's it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't mean breakfast ones. I mean just ordinary
Oh.
ones.
Like I said, to be honest, I don't think there is any like good breakfast burritos like at any restaurants around here. And the taco trucks, they don't open usually till about 10 or 11, so
Mm,
they don't generally do breakfast foods.
yeah.
They just do lunch and dinner.
Hmm. My idea of a breakfast burrito would be bacon, sausage, eggs, mushrooms.
Pretty much anything you can fit in there.
Yeah.
I like to do eggs, eggs and chorizo, hash browns in it, and then eggs and bacon, or sausage and bacon, and a healthy amount of cheese, and then roll it up.
Mm.
Really good.
Put it this way: if this Amazon guy don't get a bloody move on, he's going to be in a burrito.
He was at somebody's house that was having his breakfast burrito. What are you talking about?
So he's gonna be slapped and wrapped, huh?
He's still 5 stops away.
Wow.
And stop number four has 400 packages, so you can be a while. What am I gonna do today?
You have
Whatever you
anything
want.
scheduled to do?
No.
Know what I'm
So go
going to
take
do
it.
today?
Well,
I'm
if you
going
didn't
to be
sleep very well, go take yourself a little nap.
I'm probably
I'm gonna
gonna be back in bed.
install
Get
that
up.
new app on me Android box.
Yeah, go take yourself a little nap. Get up in the afternoon, go get yourself some lunch, and then go out and go fly.
Might just go fly.
Hmm.
Don't fly tired. I'm telling you, don't do
Oh yeah,
that.
you can't fly tired.
Not because of the rules, just don't fly tired. That's not a good thing to do.
No, that's what I mean. I'm not worried about the rule. I'm worried about not being tired out there.
You don't want to be fun. So I said, go take a little nap and then go get up and go get you some lunch and go eat. Sit at the park and have your lunch and fly around.
Yeah, that's it. Do a Tim, have a nap half an hour after you get up.
I want to find a field. I really want to find a field with like wildflowers in it to be able to fly over.
Have you tried asking your local serial killer? He knows where all the good fields are at.
Hey, Justin, did Tim ever show up on your live stream last night?
Mm-mm.
No,
he wasn't. I guess feeling like coming on YouTube last night, so he said he was taking a little bit of a break. So I don't know if he'll be on with us tonight. If not, then I guess I'll see if, like I said last night, I'll see if Rigger wants to play some Armor 3 lot tonight instead of the other 2 games, because we can't. It's not going to be any fun if it's just me and him playing. It's better when you got 3 or more people.
especially if the other one's Tim and you can pick on him.
Well,
Yeah,
was
I
it?
mean, Tim, we always have fun with Tim playing those games. That's why. But I don't know.
What
Maybe
was
he'll
up
be.
with the game that Michael wanted to get the refund for it?
I honestly, I don't know because I didn't even get a chance to play it. He bought me a copy of it and sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even gotten a chance to play it yet. I was going to try it tomorrow afternoon when I don't really have nothing going on. And he said something about the layout was horrible and something, and he doesn't like it. And so he said, well, I'm going to do a refund on mine. If you don't care, I'll do one on yours and I'll replace it with Armor 3. Because Armor 3 is a really well-known game. That's a good game. I just never played it. But he wanted to switch games. But like I said, when I tried to do the refund through the emails he was sending me last night, it says, refund your purchases. But when I click purchases, it only shows what I purchased. Like the Euro Truck DLCs and all the stuff that I purchased through my account. But because he gifted that I can't do anything with it.
Oh,
It
he
doesn't
has to
show
do it.
up. Well, they told him
Yeah.
yeah, but they told him that I have to do it as well. But there's no possible way to do it because when you go to refund products that you own, it only shows what you purchase. You know what I'm
So
saying?
won't
So-
it allow you to send the gift back?
So like David, you know how you got when you got me the Euro Truck Space game,
Yeah.
but I did it, but you sent me the money to do the DLCs. All the DLCs show up under my purchases, but the game doesn't because I didn't purchase that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Well,
that's the same thing. So there's nowhere for me to click on the game and say I want a
let
refund
me
for it.
translate what they said to him. They said, you need to get the other person, Justin, to do the refund. What they meant to say was, you ain't getting a refund, sucker.
Apparently he got the refund for his copy that he bought.
Hmm.
He said he got it last night. I said, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I said, I've tried to click on I went through the whole thing on that email. And like I said, the only place that says refunds of your purchases, and I click on it, and it's only stuff that I've purchased. So any gifting that anybody's given me, it
I
doesn't
don't
show
think
up.
you can actually get a refund now on the Euro trucks because they've played it over an hour. That's
Oh,
one.
I'm not trying to get a refund on it. I'm
So-
just saying.
Oh, what I'm
Is
saying.
it- Isn't there a button
Played the game
there
over
for
an hour.
returning the gift?
No, it doesn't give you an option. Once you gift
Mm.
somebody the game and they own it, it's theirs and they get stuck with it.
Mm.
And vice versa. If I send you a game, once I send it to you, you own it. I can't take it back. You can't trade it with somebody. Like you're just stuck with it. I thought there was an option on there to sell games that you owned, but it was actually something else. I actually dug through the menu yesterday and was playing around in Steam trying to figure out some stuff. And there's some kind of trading cards you can sell on there. I don't know what the fuck that is. But you get these trading cards from the games you play, and they're like virtual cards. And people were offering 12 cents a card. I have a whole shit ton of them, but I don't want to sell them because I don't know what exactly they are. I was
Mm.
going to dive into that today and on YouTube and see if I could find a video on it. So I'm not exactly sure what they're for. But people are actually buying them.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's a good thing to sell them or better to hold on to them. But I don't want to do anything until I find out.
Yeah. Quiet. What?
Dusty said he said a healthy amount of cheese. To me, that means the entire bag. That's
A
exactly
healthy
what I
amount
meant.
also make 2 or 3 strands.
No, that's exactly what I meant when I said a healthy amount.
Hmm.
About at least 70% of the bag.
A whole spray can.
I don't know. I do the grated cheese that comes in the bags. Usually I just grab a big
Spring
ass
roll, right?
handful right on
Uh-huh.
top of the burrito. And
Mhm.
shove that bitch and roll it up. Give it a couple minutes to melt.
Mm.
Ugh. But like I said, the breakfast bowls that Paul makes, those are really good for a quick breakfast. You throw those in the microwave for about 3.5 minutes, pull it out, dump it in a tortilla, wrap it up real quick, and you're out the door. Like if you got to make a quick breakfast, you can make yourself a couple quick breakfast burritos and be out the front door in a matter of minutes. You know, if you ain't got time to cook, you're running behind, you just need some breakfast. I used to do it all the time for work. I'd throw a couple of tortillas on some tin foil, throw it in there, do a quick wrap it up in the tin foil, take it out the door with me. Be
Mm.
gone in about 5 minutes.
Mm.
Robbie Gray, I gotta message him back. I think you can. I don't know. Can you ship vapes? I think you can.
I don't know.
Not overeat, huh?
Okay, so he bought some kind of. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll just show you the pictures. He messaged me last night out of nowhere. I haven't talked to Robbie in fucking like 8 months. And he just messages me out of nowhere last night and sends me these pictures of these vapes he bought off of some auction or something. Oh, for fuck's sake, Messenger, come on. Not doing this shit again.
Not bought them off eBay, has he?
No, he got them from an airport auction. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so let's go here and here. So he bought these. He bought some kind of auction of some stuff that was being shipped at the airport. So I'm assuming you can ship them. But they're a bunch of vapes and juices. And he was asking me, he was like, is it legal to sell them? I was like, fuck, I don't know, dude. Tobacco's regulated, so I have no idea. I was like, but you also got to remember if you're trying to sell them in the US at 21's now the smoking age, because he's been in, where the fuck does he live at? Thailand for long ass time. So since then they've changed the smoking law to 21 instead of 18. And he was like, well, do you think I can ship them? I guess no fucking clue, dude. Just try to ship them and see what happens. Worst case scenario, custom grabs them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have no idea, dude. I mean, I've shipped this shit through customs that wasn't really supposed to go through. Yeah, you have an easier chance of getting something through U.S. customs than a lot of the other smaller countries because of the amount of, like for every one package Australia has going through their customs, we have probably 10,000 packages because of the amount of product
What
that moves
happens
through.
at UK customs is your parcel comes in, they open it, they go, ooh, a laptop, I want one of them. Rejected.
Well,
there's
did
just
did
too
I
many
give you guys the
packages.
did I give you guys the full story on my second package that was supposed to be coming from California?
No, that's somebody was going to ask you about that yesterday.
It supposedly it's in port here and it's going to be shipped back to him in California.
Oh, for fuck's
Because
sake.
they found that it's got a battery in it because of the goggles. And it wasn't declared at the time. So therefore, they're going to ship it back to him. And then he's going to have to reship it and declare that. Because
Tell him to declare these nuts.
Because, and here's the other thing. He did the shipping through eBay. And eBay then is designated as the shipper, not him, the shipper. So it's a mess. So it's got to go all the way back to California. And
So that's eBay that didn't declare it.
right.
This is so stupid. Like, the thing is it's already import here on. Just give it to the fucking customer.
Yep.
Why are you going to waste time and money shipping it all the way back to California and turn around?
Well, that's because
that's
somebody's got
stupid.
rules, and they want to stick to the rules.
They don't stick to the rules. They're just doing it.
Dude, I lied to Australia customs when I sent Matt those drones because I think I did, because they asked me, they said, is there any toys in the box? I said, no, because I wasn't really considering these drones toys. They might have considered them toys because they were the little ones, but they were, the Tiny Hawks. These aren't fuck around drones. These are actual FPV drones. They're just small.
Right.
And I sent them 2 of them. And they asked me if there was any toys in the box. And I said, no. They never flagged them. So I'm assuming, I don't know if they ever actually opened it up and look. But see, like in the US, customs doesn't open every single box. There's literally thousands of boxes that get through customs and never even get touched.
Yeah.
Because they have too many of them. They can't keep up with it.
Spot check. Yep.
Yeah, it's just little spot checks here and there because of the amount of packages that come in.
Well, if you watch the programs on Australian customs, they have sniffer dogs and X-ray machines and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
Checking
here
everything.
what they'll do here, Mark, is they'll pick random containers and they'll just say, let's check this one. Because they can't, I mean, it's like I said, for every like one package that Australia would get, we get like 10,000. And so it's just, there's not enough manpower to keep up with it. So they'll just pick random containers. They'll say, all right, we'll check this one. These 3 can get through. We'll check that one. Let 4 more through. That's the only way they can do it. Dude, if they had to check every fucking container, dude, it would take months to get your shit.
Your food's there. Eat it. Stop backing.
So anyway, that's the story. And I tried to
So-
contact directly UPS here in Port Huron because I know where it
You
is.
need to get a hold of eBay and say, I want to talk to the supervisor. I want some kind of refund for this inconvenience. This is ridiculous. Tell them you want a fucking gift card or something. You want some kind of credit on your account. Is this bullshit? I mean, this is now going on almost 3 weeks now.
Well, when I talked to the guy, he said he spent 4 hours on the phone talking to eBay, talking to the UPS,
Well, right, because he's getting his account threatened because he's a
and
seller.
they wouldn't talk together.
But like
In
I
other
said,
words, like he says, well, let's just all get on the same line and we'll talk. No, we can't do that.
well, like I said, but it's different though. You're the customer, well, he's the seller.
Yep.
So I would call them up, ask to speak to a supervisor because you're highly frustrated. Try to be as courtesy as you can, and then tell them you want some kind of fucking store credit or something put on your account
Yeah.
or something, because at least for the amount of what the items cost. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's going on 3 weeks now. You were supposed to receive those packages 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Well, was it back on the 6th, wasn't it?
Yep.
Or the 3rd?
And now I got a notification in the mail that order and tracking number has been canceled.
I would call up eBay and find out, try to get a hold of somebody in the higher up.
Well, the
Or see if
problem
they-
is, and this is
hold
my
on.
frustration, is you used to be able to call and get and talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Now when you call, you get this automated bullshit that goes on and on and on and on and on. And you keep telling them, I want to talk to an agent. I want to talk to an agent. Yeah, but before we do that, you got to do that.
Making a cup of tea. It's not for doggies.
You give him a biscuit.
She's got a bowl full of biscuits.
Hey, Paul, you call up the local news agency and play the old man
And the
card
bowl with a tin of dog food.
and be like, old man gets scammed on eBay. Paul, you just come out with a cane out the front door and be like, I don't know what happened. Then fucking eBay be calling you up real quick.
Doing it is to get a treat out for her.
Their fucking customer relations be calling you real quick. Don't worry, sir. We got you a $2,000 gift card and we'll look into this immediately. We'll get you a brand new Inspire 3. Oh, they wouldn't be having that bullshit. You go on the news with that. As I say, you can really milk it.
Yep.
Oh, they got a corporate address. You could write a very stern letter and send it to them. See if you get a response.
Well, giving her a chew stick has worked for a while.
Oh, you could come out on your rascal, Paul. Really milk it.
Yeah.
Make up some bullshit story. The drone was for looking to see if there was obstructions on my ramp so I could get in and out of my house safely.
Okay, here's okay. I just put in and did a search on eBay. I'm going to share it with you. Because I wanted to get a phone number for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I get. Customer service, contact us, chat with an automated assistant.
Yeah,
Period.
but if you do the chat with the automated assistant and ask for a live person, it will end up giving you a live person.
Yeah, they wound up giving you a phone number and a code.
You still end up having to keep typing everything in and waiting for an answer, though.
Oh, if you go on Twitter and write a fucking statement, dude. Twitter always gets good. They actually have a Twitter page for customer complaints. Oh, somebody get on Chat GPT and write up a really sad letter from Paul.
I hate when I look at something and I see it and it's too far away from me.
And they won't post it. Yeah.
Well, it's an automobile.
All right. Difficult to post.
Okay, and it's clickbait anyway. Never mind. Because it said 2016. It said 3,000. When you dig deep, it says 3,000 down. Yeah, 1980, 1983, 280Z.
That won't be cheap.
12 grand.
Mm.
It's red. It looks pretty good. Red interior, red carpeting.
They were a nice car. Cheaper to run than the 350, but
Okay, so now you're seeing my chat off here on the side. Can you see that? Buyer can either request a refund or replacement. In most situations, the buyer qualifies for a refund unless tracking details show that the item was delivered. Buyer item hasn't arrived. Yep, okay.
£6 anymore. Why am I using 48 pence
All
an
right,
hour?
guys. I'm out. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
Laura told me to pass a message on, but Justin left just in time, so I can't tell him. But
Yeah.
said, shut up.
He gone.
What did she send? Justin, check your messages.
No, she wants to tell Justin to shut up as well.
Huh.
I'm back in a minute.
What was strange reply because I didn't hear it.
Dustin?
Right,
Lauren?
no,
All right, catch you in a bit.
I'll give you a ring. We'll get back to the caravan.
Okay.
Great.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, didn't mute myself.
Yeah, you didn't mute yourself.
I thought I did. It's all right. Amazon turned up at the door, and in my rush to get to the front door, my jeans got caught on the door.
Oh, God.
I opened the door, and as I'm turned, they pulled my fucking jeans down. I was like, oops.
Give the Amazon driver a thrill.
He weren't looking quite God. Oh, my God. Could only happen to me. If he had a seen, he'd have gone, nah, I've already had that woman round the corner.
How do you know it was a woman?
Good point. Yeah, I know why it's taking so long now. You know how they have them big bag things that they drag around with them when they've got lots of parcels at everyone's house?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, he's not doing that. He's actually trying to carry them and juggle them. And he keeps dropping them. Thank God I had nothing fragile.
Yeah. Why, did you have a few items?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
Is
You're
he
all-
shopping?
They were all ordered at the same time, so you'd think they'd all be in one box. But no, they were all individually packaged and all had their own individual reference number, so we had to scan every fucking one of them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Told you.
Right. Changing filament. Not supposed to black.
So, are you going to tell Bamboo to stuff the refund and keep it, or are you going to send it back?
No, it needs to go back because there's too many issues with it. The fact we had the issue with the fan, the bars and stuff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind them just saying, okay, we know we made a botch up of this one.
Mm.
We'll just replace it. Because when it prints, it's not a fucking bad printer.
Yeah. What are you going to do then? Are you going to order another one, or are you going to change make?
Still getting a refund, not ordering Bamboo.
Get an anchor, mate.
No, so Bamboo. I don't want a wanker, mate. I want Joe's printer, so.
That is an anchor, mate.
No, I want Joe's printer. I know it works. I know it's set up. And I know everything's good. I'll leave a message.
Whatever.
I'll leave a printed message on his table. Thanks for setting it up. Yeah, I don't think Joe wants me to get the same one as him. Because I'll be constantly going, Joe, how if G-Tech had a similar printer that printed really fast like this, I'd go for that because my G-Tech A20 was fucking awesome. Never failed.
I've got to change that head unit on mine and put it back together again.
Which one have you got?
Be right back.
The A20T.
A20T.
Yeah, the one that has three heads. Well, three extruders.
Is that a fast print or is it still slow?
I haven't the foggiest idea yet. Because the head, I got it off eBay, hardly used, and I can understand why it was hardly used because for some reason it was blocked and I couldn't get the nozzle out at all. So I bought a new head unit and some new nozzles.
You use cheap, crappy filament.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys watching this chat here on the side? I threatened to either talk to an agent or do I call my lawyer? And all of a sudden they'll call you back within 8 minutes.
Is this eBay?
Yep.
They don't argue with me. I just ring them up and I go, oi. And they go, oh, it's you. Have your money back. Thanks. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, but it's difficult for them to do that in this case because it's just one part of the whole item that the guy missed putting in the package.
Here's what I'm wondering, Mark. Do I just tell him I didn't get any of it?
Yeah, just tell them nothing arrived. Yeah.
No, you can't do that because you'll see you got part of it. But it's not.
Yeah, they will see it was delivered.
Yeah, it's not Paul's fault. That
See, the value of the second package is close to $300 to $350.
Doesn't matter. It should have all come as one. That's his fault. He has to pay. The likelihood is eBay will send you a returns label to send half of it back, and then you just get your money back.
Well, the thing of it is that I don't really want to have to mess around with all of that, but doesn't eBay guarantee your satisfaction? And so yes. I would say the value of the second package.
They won't do that. It's you'll either have to return that back and get a full refund, or just accept it.
Well, because see, it's not the same shipping label.
Doesn't matter. It's how eBay works. The money back guarantee is you send it back, they refund you. Because
the odds are
it's over £20, so they won't, or $20, so they won't let you keep it.
I'm surprised that he's got another eBay shipping label for the second part of the thing. They produced the label for the original item.
Yeah,
Well, no, what happened was
You should
is
have had to send
he-
the other
he-
one separately.
he shipped the first one, and
Yeah.
then afterwards, after he got home, he discovered that he didn't put everything in the box that was supposed to go.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Because
eBay
he's
won't supply
accepted
a
that.
second
That's
shipping
his fault.
label.
Yeah, but the point being is, it was two different shipments, two different times, and it was a different mailing label,
It doesn't matter.
different
It's
tracking number.
purchase.
I don't have any problems with the original one.
Well,
yeah,
you
I know,
don't.
but
Not all
I'm
there.
surprised. I'm surprised that eBay issued a second shipping label for just the fact that something was missed out.
No, they
I would
do.
have thought.
I don't think
Maybe would have-
I don't think he reported that something was missing in the box. I think he just reported it as a separate transaction.
No,
Yeah.
no. If you report it as something missing, they'll give you literally eBay don't give him the shipping label. He has to put the shipping information in. So he would have had to ring eBay and say, "I've not sent all the parts. Here's another shipping label for the second parts."
Yeah, but David, here's what happened according to him. He forgot these two items and he didn't put them in the box. So therefore he says, well, I'll just ship another one and pay additional to ship it.
Yeah.
And then yesterday or the day before, he spent like an hour and a half on the phone with everybody.
Yeah. But that's well, you got to remember, Paul, it's not your fault. You
No.
just want your money back. They may ask you to return the other stuff, but that's
Paul Murray.
it's not a problem.
Hi, Sir Paul. For additional verification of this account, can you provide me your phone number?
Yes, 810-531.
I'm gonna say somebody mute him.
Yeah. He's either got himself
Have your credit card number? Yeah, it's
a call center in India or the Philippines by the sounds of it.
Egypt. eBay.
No, that was definitely an Indian accent.
No, it's Egypt. Trust me.
That was not an Egyptian accent.
No,
No. That girl was definitely either.
they are the call center is definitely in Egypt. What they do is they employ people that have migrated there.
Possibly, yeah. What is the matter with you this morning? Well, this afternoon.
Everything.
Hmm?
Right. Okay.
Hmm?
Back. Over. Up.
Hmm.
Over. Play. Print.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Look. Nuisance you are. Sit. 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 People. And the other one. Good girl.
Yeah. One of the items from Amazon, I ordered a USB hub. You know, you muted, Paul. Paul, you muted. Doesn't look like he's on the phone. Oh no, he's looking at the screen, isn't he? Right. Anyway, yeah. One of the items I ordered, the USB hub. I went online and I noticed it had gone down in price.
Huh.
And I thought, you cheeky gits, it's £10 cheaper. Right? So I just told him, I went, don't want it, I want to send it back. And I told him why I didn't want it. I said, I feel ripped off the fact that, you know, you've delivered it, now it's £10 cheaper. So he said, I'll go and speak to my manager. And he says, yeah. He came back and he went, right, you don't have to return it, I'll just give you a full refund. Like, huh?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. And then I went and ordered another one, so Laura's got one. And then ordered her a dress to go with, so she's got something nice to wear when she gets back. All right, so it collects dust in the cupboard. I think she'll wear it. It's got a hood on it.
Not seen her wearing a dress. I've only ever seen her wearing that onesie.
No, she does wear dresses every now and again. Very rare. It's normally leggings, jeans, and tracksuits.
Yeah. Precious, stop it.
She'd fit in Merseyside.
Shell suit.
Pan down, pan down. You remember the shell suits? They were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Until you went into Asda and touched the freaking checkout, you got fucking electrocuted because of the static.
Red. Red
Yeah,
was
but
blue.
it's not big.
Oh, yeah. What's all of this?
Doing this again now. I don't think you can see it, but I'm printing little llama key rings for Laura. Yeah, not only have I printed them, I'll probably have to freaking pay to send them as well.
Hey?
Um, 16 of them.
16? Who the hell she's going to send all them to?
Every fucker as far away as possible. So I'll have to pay the bill. Like the Christmas cards. If you just pay for it, David, I'll give you the money back. All right then. No, I didn't say that.
Mm.
And half the people didn't even freaking receive them.
Hmm.
So if you didn't get one last Christmas, but you get one in middle of May or August, keep it for next year. Let us know.
Mm. Right, that's me. Prop guards for the Tello ordered.
I'll be assuming you're getting one as well, Mark, because you're in the UK. It's cheap to send you one. I know she wants to send Joel one.
Mm.
Yeah, 23rd today.
Hey?
No, tomorrow.
No, 20th today, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's EE Bill Day tomorrow. That's when I kick off again and go, oi, you botched it up. Because they do it every fucking month.
I've got to go on my Android box afterwards and into the downloader and download a URL to put a new app on it, because it would appear that the app that they're using at the moment for the IPTV, not the IPTV itself, but the viewer, has been blocked somehow.
What are they using?
So, I haven't the foggiest idea what it's called, but it comes up with Sky in white in the top right, top left hand corner. So I'm not sure what it's actually called, but he's sent me the URL for a new viewer to install and a new login. And it's just a pain in the ass doing it on an Android box. That's
You
all.
have 24 it's 24 emails. Every one of them's fucking Amazon.
You've got 24 emails.
Yeah, one will say that they're 5 months away, all 12 packages, and then all 12 of them then say they're delivered. But they have to email you every one of them.
So far today, I've got 34 emails in my inbox waiting to be looked at, most of which I will not look at. I just go through, I don't even open them. I just go down the list of them all, check the ones that look like they're actually important, and then mark everything as read.
What I do. Or delete them.
I'll never actually delete any.
Oh, if they're spam, I delete them. But if they're like EE, Amazon, stuff like that, I keep them.
I can go back.
Every couple of years.
I go back in my emails for years. Yeah. I've got 11 AOL emails and 2 Gmail emails and 36 Hotmail emails.
Who the hell uses Hotmail now?
I always use Hotmail. Then I have a Junk phone call this morning from probably the Energy Advisory Service. Yeah, wonderful. They phone up every few days, and I don't answer it.
Never mind, I've got to ring over and see what free gift they're going to give me this month. Because I'm on the priority service, they seem to ring me every so often and go, you're entitled to this, you're entitled to that.
Yeah, I must ask Kate if they do that for her as well, because she's on OVO. And make sure that she's on their priority list because she's disabled. Just in case. I don't know whether she is or not. Pressure, shut up.
Come on, Birmingham, come on. When did Blackburn play? Sheffield Wednesday then? Oh, tomorrow. No, bollocks. Right, come on, Birmingham and Huddersfield. Nothing will give me greater pleasure of watching Blackburn Rovers down at the bottom.
I was looking at the reviews on Best Buy about people that bought the Avata 2. Got one guy said it's very fun to fly. Just wish the battery life was longer. It just gave us 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Yeah, I put a scathing one in there. I said the Avata gets 5 stars, Best Buy gets 2. And I went down there about them canceling my thing, and I put the copies of the thing showing they just canceled it on me. I'm waiting to hear if somebody says something back to me. But that's really got me mad they canceled that. Because you ready for this? It's going to be available next week. So why cancel it? Just tell me it's going to be back on the date. Ask me if I want to cancel it, you know? But it's funny. It's funny because I was thinking, I really like the way it flies with the motion control. I really don't think I need these sticks. I'm probably not going to use them as much. And I thought about it. I said, and I think I'm going to go back to the motion control on the other one. So maybe it was like one of those Freudian slips, you know? Maybe it was supposed to be that way. You get a lot smoother flight with the motion controller than the sticks. A lot smoother. Tammy Jean said that, well, that's a toy because it does all crazy acros. Go look at my last video when I'm gonna tell her, go look at my last video. The movements. It's just like every other movement that these guys do, except that it's done automatically, you know? Now Randy did a movement that I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna have to make sure I got an open area, it's gonna be grass. Because he went up like he was gonna do a power loop, and then it just like let it die and kind of start diving back to the ground and then took off. And what I want to do is I want to go up like that, bring it up. I'm gonna do a spin and then bring it down fast. See if I can make it almost look the same way.
Yeah.
If I can make it look, it might be able to make it look the same way, you know? But I won't be 5 feet off the ground for that one. I'm gonna have to be about 30 feet. 30, 40 feet to make sure. So now a lot of the crimes happening in the United States is being linked to a Venezuelan gang. They came in illegally, members came in illegally across the border. I'm telling you. I think I may have to start making sure I'm carrying everywhere again. My son told me, he said, if we had to make a bet on who between you and I are gonna shoot somebody first, probably gonna be you. He said, I know you have enough of it to shoot. In the last 4 shifts, he's almost had 2. He's had to think about. Because we're starting to see some, even Mandeville. Mandeville's a little small town. It's like really quiet. When I went to Fontainebleau State Park the other day, the beach was crowded, and I'd say 80% looked of some type of Spanish, Mexican, or some kind of descent like that. And they've never been here before. So where they're coming from?
You know what? The 3D printer fucking writes better than a pen.
So now that you beat the hell out of it, it works now.
Yeah, sod's law.
Okay, so they're going to put through a claim on the second package for the value of $400 that I did not receive it. So what they're going to do is they're going to process that claim over to the seller.
Yeah, they'll take the money off him.
Yeah, but he's gonna probably turn around and say, well, I got the item, I'm gonna send it. And it's still
What's
gonna
that
drag it
for?
out.
If you can't send it,
Well, no, because it's out in the world somewhere. You know, it could have been resolved so easily if, in fact, they'd been more upfront. UPS, I blame UPS, but you can't get a hold of anybody at UPS either. I blame UPS for this whole.
you know what would be
because-
ideal, Paul?
What?
You know what would be ideal? In a couple of days, you get your $400 back, and then UPS go, "Oh, I ain't shipping this back. Give it to Paul. Come on, just give me that." Yeah.
Well, that's what I would have said if I could have contacted UPS locally, which is like about 5 miles away, and say, I'll be down, I'll show my identification, give me my frickin' package, you bastards.
Yeah.
They do not have a reception desk down
No,
there.
just a warehouse where the trucks come and go.
They don't have a little office in it?
No,
Because the one
not
we
that
have
I
here,
know of.
yeah, the
Because
one we
you-
have here has an office.
You try to call the office and the phone number is not listed.
Yeah, just go to
Yeah.
the office and just ask them. Take your ID, go to them and say, "You've got this package. I want it. I need it. Hand it over."
Yeah, but we have, the only thing is it's been reported to have been received at Port Huron, and Port Huron then must have scanned it and thought that it was battery.
Well, I'd still pop down, see if you can get it, and tell them, if not, I'm going to send a little llama Laura in. Go. Just take the darn thing.
Well, I finally got through to my to talk to somebody, you know.
eBay's normally pretty easy to get someone to talk to.
I'm not saying you'll be able to understand what they're saying, but you can talk to them.
I don't have a problem with them.
Well, here's an interesting. I just went to where I was looking at it on my purchases, and it shows both of them were delivered.
I go and check around outside.
Get the tracking number and go to the UPS website direct to check on there.
Yeah, there's two different tracking numbers for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be
On
right back.
the second tracking number, the one for the second item, take that tracking number, go to the UPS website and track on there and see where it says it is.
Let me go to UPS. That's wonderful because now when I go to eBay, it doesn't even show the purchase.
It's not in the purchases. Oh, because there's an open case. Go to your open cases.
It says customer service case closed. Let me screen share so you guys can see what I'm looking at.
Right. Have a look on should have, if they've closed the case, you should have an email.
Okay, see here? Return requested. Returns not accepted. You're
Right.
requested
See,
to return.
see
in the
where it
item.
says see request details down a bit. Not that one, the one below. Go backwards.
That's kind of weird. If it says return requested, then
No,
it'll
that
want
one.
Right here.
return label out.
Yeah,
and send
click
it-
that one. A refund won't be issued up for this case. The seller provided tracking information that shows you need to contact them again. They've scammed you. Did you pay via PayPal?
Yep.
Yeah. Go through them as well. Tell eBay if they don't sort it, you're going to go through PayPal. Go through PayPal and explain it all.
Because here's the item, right?
Yeah.
Back package. Here's the two different packages right there. Delivered, shipped to you. I'm going to print that screen.
Yeah. And print everything.
Okay, print that. See, what throws you off is they're using the same picture for that down there is shipped to you.
Yeah. You definitely need to ring eBay back and ask for a manager. And don't take no for an answer. Kick off.
Okay, so then track package, which I just printed that. But when I go to here, there's the tracking history there. I should print that.
Print
Yeah.
that too.
Print that too.
Control print screen.
And make sure you go to that UPS number 2 and see where it's at.
Yeah.
Well, when I said to the gal, I says, do you have a direct number to you guys? No, we don't have. You have to go through a whole rigmarole again.
Well, like I said, Paul, go back to them, kick off, say you're not happy, you've been ripped off, and you're holding eBay responsible, and you'll take it to court. And just say you're going to go to PayPal and get them to give you the money back. Because PayPal's a lot easier to deal with.
Okay, so then I should print this one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you got delivered, but you need to get you need the other one with that tracking number on the other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Control print screen. Now we can have a UPS store. It's just an outlet up here north of me. Should
Yeah,
I
they're
go
not
in
gonna be
there
able
and
to.
raise hell?
Not going to help you, Paul, on this one. You definitely need to go through eBay again and then go back to PayPal.
Now that's the one you got delivered. Where's the other one that you didn't get delivered?
That was the one before this.
Yeah, make sure you print that off.
I need to print that too, right there, right?
Yeah, but do you have the other one printed with the one that shows that was out, it was shipped but not delivered?
Yeah, I copied that. Yeah, maybe I should go up to the UPS store and raise hell, huh?
Now, this is all.
They'll all just be standing there going, what?
Yeah, they'll be like,
The UPS store can help you.
The UPS store isn't usually UPS anyway. It's normally just
Yeah,
a shop that will.
it's a private
It's a
outlet.
shop that
Yep.
will take parcels in for them to collect from.
yeah.
Yeah, they charge and they'll package and all kinds of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's maddening, you know?
Mm.
But then I saw it was case closed. That's bullshit.
Who ran us bullshit? You know, bollocks. What do that? Shut up.
You know, and then she asked me on the phone, well, can you still use the first part? I said, yes. And she says, well, what's the value of the second box? And I said, between $350 and $400, and she put down $400.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the one that was delivered.
One thing that's really pissed me off about eBay at the moment is the fact that if you make an offer and the seller accepts it, they automatically take full payment out of your payment method.
You can change that.
You cannot
Yeah.
change it to the PayPal Pay in 3 though, which is the way I would want to do it.
No, what you do is you change it that they can't take the payment straight away.
But then it doesn't let you make the offer.
Does with me. But I don't have my PayPal linked.
Yeah, Paul, if you go to that, the UPS number, the ends of 3177, it says that it's on the way. It's got a little update thing on it. And it says that they'll give you a delivery date provided as soon as possible.
Yep.
But if you let eBay know that, say, go look at the UPS site. I did not get it. And the update doesn't tell you how to get into the update to do anything. But that's what I was saying. I was telling you to go to that UPS site, see what they say. They're telling you that it was not delivered.
Oh yeah, I that's what I printed off.
No, yeah, it's showing that, but you got to go to UPS. Go print the one from UPS on their site that says it's updated on the way, and that it'll be provided as soon as possible, and that there's no delivery dates, no dates on anything, and just let eBay know I do not have it. You know, and tell them go to their site and you'll see.
1ZAC 9820. Four, 2, 3, 5. 9231.
Yeah, 77.
77.
Yeah, when you pull that up, watch what you get.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm gonna print that baby too.
Yeah, because that's the one that tells you that they're showing that it's not delivered. So how is eBay showing it's delivered?
Mm.
That's your ticket right there. And the funny part about it, they may turn around and deliver it Monday.
Yeah, I got a delivery right back. It's not that.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
I'd clip that one and make it a short. I'm telling you, that would be so funny. Hey, it just came in. Put that little sequence about 30 seconds and say, you see what phone calls do? Or that's customer service, you know?
Yeah. Or click it on. We'll send Laura in. And then they go, the package is delivered.
Yeah. That was funny.
Right back, guys.
Oh, my son's moving around in the back. He's got to go to work for noon. Got 2 hours.
Oh, I like
He'll
that.
probably be out of here in about a half hour. Go and get some bad guys.
Tello battery, £17.99 each. Change the quantity to 2, and they go down to £14.99 each.
There you go.
See how much it is for free.
That's $14.99. I checked that.
That's what I was gonna tell you. If you get three, they might be the same price as two.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if you did 4, you'd probably end up with 1 free at the full price.
You can only order a maximum of 3,
Hmm.
but it stays at $14.99 each.
Oh,
So I don't need. I've got 1. I only want 2 more, so that'll do.
Right.
yesterday I redid my logo.
Because the
Well-
trouble is that keeps it at £29.98, which is
Yeah.
just under the £30 you need for the paying 3. So I'll have to pay for it all in one go.
What do you think?
That looks good. So last night I did redid my logo, where the one with the wings and USA Drone Flyer and all that, I had a Mavic 3 and a Nevada. So I moved it to where I put the Mavic 3 in the middle, put the Avata 1 on one side and the Avata 2 on the other side. It looks pretty good, so I redid them on every page.
No, cheeky sods. They've only knocked the £3 off on one of them instead of both.
Yeah.
When I go to the order total, instead of being £29.98, it's £32.38.
So is that cheaper than shipping?
No,
Yeah, shipping
shipping's
to it?
free. Shipping's free.
But if it was under 30, would it be cheaper than shipping?
Well, no, shipping was free anyway.
Oh, okay. So then I took the second one off, the first one's still 17.
Yeah.
So that's good and bad.
Mm.
Okay, they're showing right now in front of, it's in New York City. Can't tell you where it's at, but they're showing about 100 protesters for Palestinian Holland. We are Hamas and all this crap, right? What they need to do is come in, bring military, whatever you got to do, come in, round every one of them up, find out if they're on a visa, and send them back. Everybody in that crowd needs to go back. Get them out this country. Yesterday they were screaming. Last night they were screaming death to America, and they're in America. They need to go. They don't need to be here. But I tell you what, they're gonna do that in the wrong place. There could be some good old boys. They can never find them.
Mm.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
That's all right, Paul.
If you're still here.
Yep. We were
Oh.
hoping that was the thing you were looking for, because we were gonna take all that
Oh.
little last 30 seconds and make it short and probably go viral. Say that's customer service.
Yep, so now I've got this too, which has all the details. And this is the one I didn't get.
Did the guy message you in eBay that he's sending you second parcel, or was it over the phone?
eBay, and he also messaged me and told me I've got his phone number someplace.
Right, so that's 2 new batteries. a 3 battery charging hub and a cage prop guard ordered for it.
Yeah.
So 30, 40. So that's an extra £50 on top of the 55. So that's 105. And those are selling for between 150 and 170 with all of that in it. So still a good deal.
Man, I need to go fly. 0 winds gusting to 3 miles per hour.
Oh, I wouldn't
That's
risk it.
no wind.
That's
65% cloud cover.
Are you sure it's worth the risk?
Yeah, I won't skin that.
0 miles per hour gusting to 3. Well, that's gonna be smooth flying.
Ours is 9 gusting to 18.
And I've been flying it in 15, 16. So I can't imagine what it'd be like with 3 miles an hour. 'Cause I'm looking outside and the trees, nothing's moving.
Yeah, you mean
Little bit.
point
The
it
outside and your
somewhere,
drone won't go anywhere because there's no wind.
point it somewhere and it actually goes where you're pointing instead of slightly to the side.
Oh yeah, that happened a couple of weeks ago with the Avata, the regular Avata. I came around, got that high wind warning, and I'm trying to go. I was yawing to the right, trying to go forward, and that wind had me, and it was pushing me to the right, and I wound up bouncing off a tree.
And ours is
I didn't have a choice. I had to let it bounce.
it's a northwesterly wind, which means it's cold wind.
This is a southern wind. Guess what that means? Humid.
That it's warm. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. Find out what the temperature is.
Yo, look at the chat. I'm guessing Laura's in the chat.
Yep, she is.
Yeah, it's already 79 degrees. They're expecting 89 today. And we're talking freaking April, and we're gonna hit a 90-degree day. No.
Yeah. At least she's still in good spirits.
Yeah.
Well,
I got an answer for you, Laura.
Where is camp? Are they're camping someplace or?
They're in a caravan park.
Fucking watch that one up.
Hey, Warren, I've been watching the chat.
Like one of your trailer parks.
Okay.
JD.
Only it's for holiday lets.
Well, yeah, usually here they're state parks. They're run by the state of Michigan or whatever state you're in. What do they call them down there, Joe? You know, the camping parks?
Well, we have camping parks, but we got state parks too.
Yeah.
We have both. Got a lot of private ones.
These are they're either people who've bought the caravan and keep them there permanently, or they belong to the holiday, the park, and are rented out. But usually only for, like a couple of weeks at a time.
Oh dear, this is not printing very well.
I got another 92 Diet Pepsis delivered.
Oh God.
That'll hold me for about a week.
92. Yeah, that's 3 cases of 24, isn't it?
Those are big cases, though.
No,
Then he's got 30,
buy 'em in
36 cases, maybe.
You can get them.
60,
See here,
72.
here, Mark. You can get them in
90
36-ounce packages,
92,
36 to a box.
36.
Yep. So I got
But
2
that
of
was-
those.
That's 72.
That's 72.
72. But I also have over here another full 36 pack with another half a pack on the
108.
floor.
108, 114. That'll work.
Mm. More than that.
Oh,
They got a place I want to go fly. I need to go over there during the week though. It's a place where they bring all the corny equipment, all the different
different
the-
rides and stuff.
all the different rides, and he's got them spaced out in his big yard. And it's not that big of a thing. It's maybe not even 100, maybe 50 yards by maybe 40 yards.
Oh,
And all of it's just kind of stuffed up in there, but you got all the gaps and everything. I want to go ask him if I can fly
are
through
they
it.
set up or no?
No, they're all folded.
Folded up.
They're
Okay.
all folded where they for transport, but there's a lot of gaps. I passed by it 2 or 3 times and seen it. I'm really thinking about going over there and asking, hey, can I fly through here? You know, it just go through there and do some carnival music. You know,
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool. And I wouldn't have to go too fast through it. And what I would probably do, because there's nobody around, I would probably go through it at
Huh.
about 7-8 miles an hour and just double the speed a little bit to make it look faster.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. So you guys are
Yeah, 'cause
still
that-
live?
Yeah, we're
Right.
still live.
Yeah.
We won the Paul versus eBay show.
Oh, where you called eBay and were fussing them out on the phone?
Oh, they've screwed him over.
Why?
Well, they did for a point. They wound up closing the case because they say the other item was delivered, but UPS shows it's not delivered. So I'd still fight with them.
He needs to get a hold of somebody in the corporate office or something.
David,
then
Laura says she likes the looks of the llamas.
Yeah. And then the
All
best
right.
part of it,
Second print failed.
yeah, the best part was sitting there, and right after he
Look,
gets off the
James
phone, he goes,
Bamboo.
hold on, I got to deliver it. And we were hoping that was it, you know?
So
Is it-
here's after talking to eBay, Justin, I got an email that says, case details, outcome. A refund won't be issued for this case. The seller provided tracking information that shows them that delivered to your address.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does on
You
eBay.
want to look at the top one. The seller's all he's done is a scanny little twat. I'd go and find him and knock him out.
It shows that they delivered the first parcel, but
Yeah.
not the second one.
Yep.
That's what you need to get back
So
on the phone.
they're reading the wrong part of it. It's not the seller that's doing that. It's eBay reading it wrong.
Yep, that's right.
I'd still get on the phone, I'd rip them a new one, and then I'd go and find him and knock him out for not doing it right the first time.
Mm. Tell the guy he can drive up and deliver it in person.
Now, David, that is assault, and technically that is illegal. But if you bait him into coming
Well,
at you, then you can shoot
beat
him.
him up. I'll beat him up with a bottle and salt and vinegar.
If you wanna legally beat somebody's ass, you have to bait them in first.
Or just shoot them and say they attacked me first.
Which bottom line is you got to let them throw the first punch.
Yep, exactly. So you bait them in. But you make a nice, like your mama joke.
Yeah.
Something is gonna fire them up.
Yeah, they got Mardi Gras that
I can't see what's beyond.
they got Mardi Gras years back that was pushing the little kid, and I told him, I said, you need to stop it before you wind up going to jail. He turned around, looked at me, and says, "Old man, what are you talking about?" And I said, "You need to stop before you wind up going to jail." And he turned around and said something nasty to me, and I said, "I'm telling you," I said, "'cause I'm not going to let you do it to him." And he reached over and he put his hand on me, and he was on the ground on his face. I said, "Now how you feel?" How you feel now?
Mm.
See, I usually will make a yo mama joke, like I deliver more packages to your mom than UPS. And then that usually fires them up, and then they get super pissed.
Now I got to do your mama
I
joke.
wouldn't understand what you actually meant.
Your mama
You don't
came
get
over and
that?
flew my drone yesterday and she was working my motion
Oh yeah, I
control.
get it.
Yeah.
What about that one, Justin?
Do what?
I had your mama flying drones with me yesterday and she was handling my motion controller.
Well, that'd only be funny if you were trying to bait another drone pilot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be funny as hell though.
Regular person would be like, "What the fuck's a motion controller? What the hell's this dude talking about?"
Yeah. That'd be hilarious though.
So up Laura.
Hey, tell another drone pilot, I got your mama's motion controller.
Now that would be perfect if you're out there talking shit to Johnny while he's flying, you know. Then you can start with the yo mama jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, got to be somebody like TJ, you know.
Now I remember
Gotta
back
have-
in the day in school, you know, the yo mama jokes was cool. Even if your mom was dead, nobody took offense to it, right? It was just a joke. Nowadays, people get super pissed when you say a joke like that.
Mm.
Guns come up.
It wouldn't work with TJ though. You told him a your mama joke, he'd be laughing that hard. He wouldn't even think about.
He'd laugh
punching.
at it.
Yeah.
He put out a short about that little Potensic, and he gave it to somebody for a birthday present. Who would he give it to? Did he give it to his wife? Or did he give it to his mama? It was female. Or the next door neighbor. What was it?
Yeah, well, I know he's pretty close with the next door neighbors that live next to him with the dog. And then there's this one black chick. I don't remember what her name is, but some black girl he hangs out with all the time. He's done a bunch of videos with her.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't her.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right? She's the one that's
No.
done a few videos with TJ.
No, I
He meets
haven't
up
seen
with her
that.
randomly sometimes and just does videos with her.
That can be read a lot of ways.
I'm telling you.
I was thinking it. Mark said it.
I'm staying away from it.
Yeah, she's got a YouTube channel, and TJ's got 3 or 4 videos on his YouTube channel with her in it, where they like met up at restaurants and were just having a good old time. She was making them laugh and shit.
Fire. Playing with fire.
I don't remember what her name is, so
Oh,
I know she has a YouTube channel. Pretty decent sized YouTube channel.
I'll be right back.
Well, I guess he may know what he's doing. I mean, nobody knows the situation between him and his missus at the moment, do they?
No, so we keep telling him to keep it off social media because it's not for.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't ask. 'Cause
Yep. I would imagine though TJ's a handful.
Mm.
It's really starting to keep me off now.
Well,
Yeah.
shake it again.
what happened?
What happened? Bamboo. As soon as I said the fucking printer had sorted itself out, it's fucked up. I'm
I
blaming
think
my.
there's
You
probably
believe it not sorted up.
there's probably a nut or something loose underneath it. Because you're saying the middle of the bed's jumping up, so it sounds like there's a bolt under the bed that's probably pushing up on it.
It's not even. It's not sticking to the actual bed itself now.
Yeah, no, look, the nut that's loose is trying to fix it.
Oi, pack it in you.
I just got that. It took me a second. What the hell's he talking about?
That was funny.
But whatever's holding that magnet down on the bed that you said's pushing it up, obviously whatever's holding that is either there needs to be tightened down or it's broken. But you got to get up under there and
I
see.
thought they were just sticky back pads.
No, they're magnetic on those ones. Some a
Yeah,
lot
no, I
of the
mean I think the magnets are sticky back.
No,
I don't know. From the way he's describing it, it wouldn't seem that way because it's almost like the magnets on the end of a bolt and the bolt's loose and it's pushing up and down as it's moving. That's what it sounds like to me, something like that.
Mm, yeah,
And maybe it's just loose
be.
and needs to be tightened up, but he's got to get up underneath it.
Well, you have to take the base plate off, won't you? Because you can't actually see
yeah,
anything there.
I
Anyway.
ain't doing that.
Think of your high school girlfriend and go elbow deep into it.
We won't do
He's like, I'm staying away from that one. Floor in the chat.
Hey,
it.
Justin,
I'm not a high school
Yeah.
girl.
if you guys want to keep chatting, I'll just hand it over to you until I'm going to run up to the UPS store.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm back. I just got back from running.
Okay,
Doing
you
a
want me
couple things,
to
so.
make you host?
David,
Yeah, you can.
Jody says send it to him and he'll fix it for you.
Send it to Jody. You'll never get it back. He'll be like, oh, it got lost in the mail. It was wrong tracking number. All of a sudden, his double personality will come out. Frank will come in the chat. That lying bastard, Jody.
Yeah, I'm looking at TV at to TJ's channel. I don't see any with a girl on it.
Yeah, there's a girl that look in his shorts too, or his videos or his live streams. I think there's a
I'm
couple
going-
times he went live from
It might be live.
restaurants.
JD's there. Hi, JD.
One of them was he went live from a restaurant with her, and then there
Oh, I
was a
see it.
couple.
I see
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah, he's done a few videos with her. Like she's just randomly showed up in some of his videos. He knows her.
Adrian.
He's friends with her.
My name's
He's got a
Adrian.
stalker.
Yeah, that one short. He's at Chicago Hot Dogs with Adrian. He's a little bit too close to her on this one.
The hell's a Chicago hot dog?
The hot dog from Chicago.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why? Who's got a Chicago hot dog?
I think that was what the title of TJ's video was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's playing with fire.
Yeah, she's not a bland-looking girl at all.
Yeah, but he's playing with fire. Yeah. With a
I don't
missus,
know what his
yeah.
relation to her is. I just know she's been in a few of his videos and he knows her. He's talked about it before.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're just friends or family friends or. But I know he's pretty close with his neighbors that live next to him though too. They have the dog. He always goes over and hangs out with them.
Yeah. I think it was his neighbor yesterday.
Laura says, does TJ
Huh.
make videos?
He does every once in a while.
Yeah, right now he's not making any because if you remember right a couple of weeks ago, he said his mom came over and took all his drones. Then he went and bought the little potential.
She took all his drones?
Yeah, she said he needed to focus more on what he was doing, not the drones.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is one strict mother. But I mean, he put quite a few videos up of him flying his Avata around that park, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he posts more flight footage, and occasionally he'll do an unboxing video of something
Yeah.
he got.
Yeah, because we went to I wanted to ask Johnny, because it was right before the meetup, and he went to the meetup. I was gonna ask Johnny if he had a drone with him.
He went to
'Cause
do
he
the,
bought-
oh, go ahead.
That's when he bought the Potensic that Johnny was showing.
I had
Him
that
and
same
about a
drone.
few other people bought them.
Yeah, they're fun little
Mm.
drones. I had that same exact one he had.
See, my thing is, the Avata 2 in here would be good because I don't have anything really except the TV to worry about, and it handles pretty well, so I'm not worried about the TV. But my deal is, now with the sticks, it would be easier. With the motion control, you have a little more inside, or when it takes a little bit more to play with. I put it in beginner mode because it can't go more than 4 miles an hour. That way, it can't really take off on it.
Yeah. Mm.
You know, I stick it in beginner mode since I have it. I was thinking about that. I was actually thinking about that when I'm doing real estate. If I'm doing something inside, I'm gonna do it in beginner mode. That way I could control it. It's a lot more cinematic and slower. But my deal is I don't want to do it inside just to have something to play around with. Because once you launch, the data goes to air data. And I don't want a 3-minute flight inside on my air data, you know? But it's just for principle of the thing.
I like that, Jody. I like that.
That's why I want to find something. I want something that I could play around in here with, and I don't want to have to hook my phone to it. That's the thing.
You see what Jody said? He wants Lloyd to make a TJ jalapeno on ice.
TJ on a stick. A puppet. A puppet. Yeah, TJ jalapeno too. That's fun.
I think with that, what's his name, put a new special out. A comedian, I can't think of his name now. One that does the puppets. Jeff Durham. Is that his
Jeff
name?
Durham.
Jeff Dunham.
Dunham.
Yeah,
Dunham.
he put out a new
Well,
special,
he's the one that does Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
So watching these streams last night, your stream and this stream, today I want barbecue, jalapeno poppers, and tacos.
That's what I had the other night.
Yeah, the dollar store's got the jalapeno poppers in there. You get about 8 of them for $1.25. Go buy about 3 packs of that, and that'd be pretty good.
So that's like the equivalent of £1 here.
Yeah.
Near enough.
Yeah, get 3 packs of that, and I get about 24 of them. That'd be good.
Yeah, I
$3.
could do with that. Throw them in the air fryer.
Yeah, that's what I'd be in there for. Well,
Walmart's got some decent ones at the deli. I stop and get every once in a while. I might get a couple of them. Their cheese sticks are bad too when they're made fresh, like when they're fresh out the fryer. They got pretty good cheese sticks too.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. Mozzarella. Oh, that's an old ass clip. He looks a lot younger than that. And no, Laura, I'm good. You can keep your headache.
So Justin, Loki will come over here with the ball, right? He's got it in his mouth, hanging out the side of his mouth. And when I go to get it, he'll turn around, stick his ass right by my hand. He wants me to scratch the back by his tail. And he's dancing around. Yeah, he's dancing around like that, hopping up and down like that. and he's not giving me the ball. He just wants me to scratch his ass. You know.
Sounds about
Mm.
right.
That's where Precious likes to be stroked on the very back, just short of her tail.
They're right on top.
Yeah.
And he doesn't just, he just turns and he hops. Like that. You know? You got to be careful if you're on the ground and you're down there, you like face to face with them. You'll turn around and they have that ass against you, be backing that ass in.
Mm.
You got to watch what you fuck around. He did that to me the other day. I turned around, I was right there. I said, back up, go the other way. Okay, rain still to come. Flash flooding in the south could bring heavy rains, and we're in it again. That's tomorrow. I move my car. I'm getting tired of these rains coming through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing music. And I'm trying to think, it's not coming from the television because that's low. It's my
No, I
son in
don't-
the bathroom, got something going.
I was gonna say I don't hear anything, so it's gonna be something on your
Yeah,
end.
it's coming from this. I sat here and I said, "Where's it coming from?" It's coming from that direction. He's in the bathroom. He's got a little
Mm.
portable thing in there.
Oh.
Look there. He turned that joke up. Jeez.
Mike's killing it right now at that like that craft swap meet sell thing he's at. He said he sold 27 Pokemon lithos at $10 each.
That's not bad.
Hell no.
That's
He
paid for
probably
his day, isn't it?
yeah, and he
Might have to.
I think
might have to
the
look into
spot
that.
costs him. I think that spot costs him like $30 or $40 for the spot. So
And we
whatever
got-
he makes after, he pays whatever he makes after
That's
he
all
pays for
profit.
the spot. Well, and then a little bit of gas to get there. Yeah, then it's all
Yeah.
profit. I'd say about $60 is
That's
about
right.
what he has to
Except
pass.
for electric and filament. Yeah.
We've got a place called the Mandeville Trailhead, and it's right down the street, right not that far from it, maybe 3 miles. And I used to sell pictures there. And it's $5, and you get that. It's 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and it costs $5. What they after I stopped selling there, what they do now a little bit different. From somebody from St. Tammany's there. So what they do is they come up and they want you to estimate your sales for the day and pay taxes on them. So now they're taking taxes out at the spot, right? And you got to have a business license now to be there, which I got, which is no problem. But I'm thinking about going talk to Donna that runs it and say, I'd like to have a booth there and start doing 3D print stuff, you know? And just finding some stuff like he's got and doing them out there. It might work, might not work.
I would say so. Out of 270 he made off that so far, with the
About
little
210.
bit of gas,
Mm.
with the cost of the spot he has to pay for, and probably whatever it costs for him to make those. I would say he's probably about 180, 190 up.
Yeah, at
around
least.
there. Because I think the spot's like $30 or $40 to rent the spot. So right there, you got to take that big ass chunk off. But yeah, he's probably about 180, 190 up right now, which isn't bad. And that he didn't say he didn't sell anything else. He just said that was the only thing he was talking about. He might have sold some other shit.
I
Plus
thought
he
you said
sold
he
it.
sold 41. That's $410.
No, he sold 27 of them at $10 a piece.
All right.
So
That
it
was a
came out to
litho.
270.
Yeah, because they got Pokemon, all kind of stuff you could print. The little bitty individuals, figurines.
I would say, and then plus he sold those, that guy ordered like, what was it? 40 or 50 of those little dick switches for the light switches.
Yeah, but I can't have that out there. I couldn't put out there. I couldn't actually put the duck out there either.
Well, that's why you have a little booth with a cloth and you say adult only prints. They have to go in the little booth to look at them.
Yeah. Adult only prints $1 entry.
Yeah. Now
I'll
that
sell
one
the fluff
guy,
duck for $5.
He said that one guy ordered all those Dix light switch covers because he wants to just randomly go around and put them on random light switches. I told him, I said, that's why you got to take a little tube of super glue and just a little dab in there, stick it on there.
Yeah, otherwise people are just going to pinch them off them, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just going to grab them off because some people
Yeah.
are going to think it's funny and they're going to take it.
Yeah, glue them on board. That piss a lot of people off. You know what's going to do it though, because eventually, if they find out who's doing it, somebody's going to a vandalism charge. The judge is going to look at it and say, "This is a funny ass thing you were doing, but it's still vandalism."
Yeah, start a damn TikTok trend.
Yeah. Oh,
But
that'd be
doesn't
funny.
vandalism mean making stuff worse, whereas he's actually making stuff funnier?
He can make it funnier, but if he puts glue on it, it would probably mess it up.
Yeah,
If he sticks it on there, he's probably fine.
Oh yeah, if he sticks it on there, then it's fine because they could just take it off. But if he glues it on there, then technically they'd either have to rip it off or replace the whole light switch. And then
You're talking vandalism. I tried to print that coin I was telling you about yesterday, and it got where was it? It got like this, where it was on the third layer, and then it said it was finished. So I got to go back in there, and the time was right. It never did do the top layer. It never paused. It never did the top. It actually did pause, but then when it started printing again, it never printed what it's showing in the slicer. So I'm gonna have to put it on there and figure it out because it would have been perfect.
It looked like it started printing it because look at the side.
Yeah, it's printing the sides, and it was trying to print over the middle, but when it got to the middle, it was doing all of everything, but it wasn't dispensing anything. You see?
Yeah, because if you look on the one side, it looks like it started printing it.
Yeah, and then after that was it.
Yeah, and then it's
And
just
then,
like it's.
then I went back and did it again, and look, it printed a little bit different.
That's weird. That's just some kind of setting or something.
It's got to be in the geocode. So I'm gonna have to go see if there's a different. I didn't do anything. I'm gonna have to see if there's a different code somewhere in there.
Well, it's nothing you did, but it could be just an adjustment. You have to do some kind of setting adjustment.
Could just be a bad file.
But that's the kind of prints, though. If you fuck around with them and you learn what the problem is, then you learn that for the future. You know, when you run into those issues, you'll be able to figure that kind of stuff out.
Yeah.
I would actually play around with it and try to figure out what causing that. And then that's something you just learned. And then when you run into that situation again, you'll be able to do a quick fix on it.
Yeah, I really want to make it. Hold on a minute. I really want to make it. I want to, like I said, I want to put one side is going to have my sticker on, another side is going to be the coin, right? I think it'd be fun. I wouldn't give it to a lot of people. I just think it's funny. I might even give it to my sister. I might just design one myself. What are you talking about?
There you go. Just do it yourself.
Because I could do it myself. Like if I could figure out how to get the writing to go around it, that might is probably a way to do it.
Well, that's the whole point of that program, to play around with it and learn it. Eventually,
I have learned a lot.
That's what I'm saying. If you get it good enough on that thing, you won't even have to look for prints. You could just design 90% of the shit you're printing.
I just sent you the coin, the picture of it. I would actually like it a little recessed a little bit more.
What, like the actual picture of it?
All the stuff like the finger and everything else, I want it to come out a little bit more.
Yeah, you want it to where when you rub your finger across it, you really feel
you're gonna really. Now that's pretty. Yeah. It looks like it's pretty decent there. I think that is so funny.
I can't read it. Too small.
It says whoever possesses this coin is certified all official asshole by the team ZFG and the International Council of Zero Fs. And then they get the finger doing that. I think that's so good. Hey, you know what I'm thinking? You know how stupid I am? Let me tell you what I'm thinking. I take this STL file, put it in Tinkercad, and then redo it on another file and join them together. You got it.
Hmm.
You know how easy that is? I don't have to
Huh?
put the writing on, it's already there.
I'll
Yeah.
try that and see.
I guarantee that'll work. Yep, that will definitely work. I was like, that's what I said. My brain starts thinking, but you know how much I've learned since I've got that? And I mean, I have the first one was a good thing because it taught me how to have to take it apart.
Mm.
I'm just glad
Yeah,
I
but
wrote down.
if you have a really good printer, though, you shouldn't really have to be taking it apart all the time.
Yeah, I've learned one thing since I got this printer. Don't listen to recommendations.
I got nowhere.
No, told you, you
Nowhere
have
with
to
what?
eBay and kick off.
Did they give you? Can UPS give you some kind of printout saying that that it was sent back?
No, they don't. They don't just track it. They tracked it to Port Huron. But when I said to them, I says, well, if they looked at the part that says the hazardous materials, and I says, will they send it back? He says, no. I says, what will they do with it? They'll just destroy it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And that's not your fault. Just get back onto eBay and say, look, you've had enough.
Tell that to eBay.
They do it, give you your refund, or you're going to PayPal and do it that way.
You think PayPal will do anything?
You've got to give eBay another chance, but yeah, PayPal will deal with it.
Can you not? Can you sue UPS for destruction of property?
No.
No, because it hasn't
We've
legally
actually
been.
declared the battery in it.
Legally, it has not been delivered to me. It still probably would be registered to the owner.
Well, and they're covered. They're covered legally because it wasn't reported correctly when it was shipped. So they have a right to do that, I guess.
Pretty frustrating. But anyway, so how did your little trip, Justin, go today?
Good.
So are you all signed up for the in vitro fertilization or?
Nope.
I'm sure. I thought you mentioned that that's what you were headed for.
Nope.
'Cause
Absolutely not.
Sarah loves little babies. I don't mean to tease you, Justin.
No,
Yes, you do.
No,
I don't want another kid.
Yeah, you do. Okay, David, I got a question for you, David. How do you take a STL file that's 30 megabytes and reduce the size? Can you? Meaning the file, not the product, because Tinkercad won't take anything small, bigger than 25.
Not that I know.
If I put it in the slicer, reduce the size, and then do it as I think can I export it as STL file? If I have to do the
It's
MF
not
file.
exported as an STL file. You have to save it in Tinkercad.
Yeah. Yeah, but Tinkercad won't let me put that one in because it's too big. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to open it. Where is it at? I'm going to open it in. Come on.
Have you got Mesh
Hold on.
Mixer?
No, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, post again. Yeah.
See, now it's failing printing in the top right hand corner.
Okay.
Everywhere else, it looks like it's printing fine.
Well, try printing it in a different part of the bed.
It's the whole bed.
Oh, is it big?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then I'd take the bed off and just check all the stuff underneath it then just to see.
No, I'm not taking anything off because if I fuck it up, I ain't getting a refund.
Oh, they've already promised you a refund because it's faulty. So
Yeah, but when they get it back, they'll check it first to make sure it hasn't been tampered with.
well, when they say it's been tampered with, he says, well, you must have tampered with it before you sent it me then. That's why it's not working.
I'm freaking dreading this corner here. Yeah, the bed's not even hot in this corner, yet it's fucking steaming in this corner.
Well, if the heating elements come loose underneath it, then
Now, so many freaking problems with it.
well, they're only down the road from you. Take it there and say, right, I'm going to show you what's happening.
When you say down the road, they're in Southampton.
Well,
You know, it only take a couple of days to get
couple
there.
of hours. Yeah. Trip into Victoria and then the train out that costs about 40 quid.
Any news from Laura?
She was in the chat a minute ago.
She said she was gonna check back in with you when they got underway or something, or
No, she was in the chat a minute ago.
last thing she said something about a headache.
No, the last thing she said was, shut up, Justin.
Probably.
Yeah. She's always saying, shut up somebody.
Canadian staging failed. What is that?
You know, I'm surprised my birds don't go around going, shut up and check your messages.
Some settings do not grant local activation permission for COM server applications with CLSID.
No, all the results went crap today.
JD's having a go at you, David.
Who?
JD.
Lost power unexpectedly.
Well, what's he saying?
Everyone
Crash.
else that has bamboo had no issues with them. That was a bit of a low blow going after people that recommended bamboo.
Well, put it this way. A couple of people have re-advised me on the bamboo situation.
So,
I'm not going to mention names, but there's a few people in the community that have bamboos and said they're having lots of problems as well.
well, Bamboo must know that they've got an issue with their product too, because didn't they issue recalls and stuff?
Well, they've done that with the A1,
Yeah.
A1, and the way they were talking yesterday, they know there's a problem with this.
The quality control has dropped a little.
I don't think they have ever had any. They've just paid a load of fucking people to put videos out on YouTube to say they were good.
Or send them free items, right?
Yeah. I'm tempted to start going on YouTube and then start calling people lying bastards.
Naming no names, of course.
Where the hell is this?
Dustin says he'll stick to his ender.
You know what? I wish I'd have stuck to fucking G-Tech.
You still got it.
No, that one's dead. I need to get a new one.
Didn't Laura tell you to buy a new one?
Laura told me to buy this one.
And then he was going to buy another one for Laura.
Oh, is he? What a guy.
New users, register now and get $5. Woo! Okay. Right, here we go. FDM printers.
Dustin Creality posted on Facebook, well, I saw it yesterday, that there is a new Ender 3 out.
Yes, there's supposed to be one that's supposed to be slightly faster at printing, and they're working on their multicolor. What's the purging like on the A20T?
I don't know. I didn't get the bastard to print yet. Till I've changed that head over. The prices for it aren't bad on eBay, I know that.
A lot of the prices on the G-Tech are not too bad. It's just that the lightning speed one is only one fucking colour. This should be interesting. Oh my god.
Oh,
How's it done to his head?
Nothing. Just stop digging through shit.
Huh.
Well, one of the llama key rings has got a llama head that's been run over by a steamroller. It'll do. Well, it's not through summer anyway. Oh my God.
What's up, Dustin?
Well, that's a good deal, Dustin, I suppose. An Ender 3 Pro for $50. Brand new. The kid that owned it just didn't know how to use it.
Isn't that a computer monitor? Because if it is, you can give it to me.
Is
You can find Enders on our Facebook marketplace pretty cheap, but they all look like they're pretty old.
Problem is, I don't want to buy another fucking printer off Amazon.
Mm.
Had so many issues with their fucking Enders. It's in. One result's going our way.
Mm.
Oh, that's a point. My team's about to kick off. Oh,
I'm just gonna disappear for a minute. Mum's just tried to call me.
Oh, man. Well, guys, what do you think? David says to go ahead and shut it down.
And David's shutting it down again?
Yeah, David says shut it down.
yeah. Anyone heard of a Flash Forge? What they like?
A what?
Flash Forge.
Flash Forge? No.
but you just said you didn't want recommendations from people.
No, I'm not saying you've heard of them.
Only two people I think that had that might have been Tim and maybe JD had one. I think Tim's got a. I can't remember. I don't know very
Looks
many
like
people.
only
that
one
had it.
code.
Most everybody I knew had Enders, and then now they've all started updating other shit.
Well, that's disappointing. The goal was disallowed. Why won't you give me the bed size? Right, so I want the Adventure 5M, apparently.
Yeah, I think I know what I did to mess this thing up. When I cut it, resized it yesterday, I actually took the resizer and pulled it up a little higher. I think when I did that, I kind of messed up the way the geocode was. So I'm gonna just leave it like that and just slice a little bit. So.
All right, Paul, I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, we're gonna close it down.
All right, I'll catch
Catch you
y'all
all
later.
later.
Okay, take care, everybody. We'll see you tonight.
Bye.
Bye for